Let's talk about Real Madrid today. I live in India, so I stayed awake till around like 3:30 a.m. to complete this match, by the way, of Real Madrid versus Barcelona. I love Real Madrid, and I've been an absolute big fan of Real Madrid since very long. But oh my god, the I cannot even put this into words because what kind of performance was that? Genuinely, this has to be one of the worst performances that I've ever seen on a Real Madrid team. This does not look like Real Madrid. If I have to be honest, we are playing absolutely like the worst team in La Liga right now. This is the same team that lost to Celta Vigo, defeated Atletico Madrid. And then we were playing absolute ass today. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, I see the scoreline of like 3-2, but I still have to be honest. This has to be the most disgraceful performance from Real Madrid. And what was that lineup and what was that substitutions? I am like genuinely lost for words. I was watching this match live last night. And when Rafinha scored, I was like, oh my goodness, what was that defense? Chouameni, what the fuck are you doing? And Hyson is like, I don't know what's wrong with Hyson. Maybe he needs time since he's only like 20 years old. So he still needs to like develop and grow. But how much more time do you need, bro? Come on. At least play with passion. Like, I've seen zero Real Madrid passion last night. Nobody had Madrista passion. Absolutely nobody. The only person that was playing well was Vinicius Jr., Alvaro Carreras, until he missed the last shot, which fumed me, bro. I swear to God. I was watching it. The chance was created by Arda Güler, and then Sabalo first was horrendous. Like, we're not even going to talk about it because that guy is an absolute bum. I have no words for him. And then the ball goes to Chouameni, and Chouameni somehow rethinks about it. Like, oh my God, like, should I shoot it? Should I pass it? Should I, lift it up, lift the fucking ball up and take it to my home? And what was Chouameni thinking, bro? I'm not even going to lie. Chouameni is absolutely playing like he's scared to play against Barcelona. I saw zero passion in that dude. There is no Madrista passion in Chouameni, and no one can convince me otherwise. And Rodrigo, he's been playing so well since the past few games, but I swear to God, bro, today was his like the most awful performance, if I have to say, because Rodrigo, other than the assist that he gave on the corner, for Gonzalo Garcia on the 45+6 minute, he was really bad. He was missing the chances. He was like shooting like, what? I don't understand. Like, can you go back to like 2015, 2016, 2017, 18, whatsoever, and you can see every Real Madrid player, let it be a center back, right back, I don't give a shit who it is. When they get the ball, when they have a chance, they will shoot it like there's no tomorrow. They will fucking shoot it so hard. They don't care if the ball goes, out of the net or whatever. At least they will put some passion and power into the shots. And the shots that I've seen Real Madrid players shoot today are so soft. None of the shots had any power whatsoever. Like, let's talk about the lineup a little bit. Hold up, let me adjust my shit. All right. There was no passion whatsoever, bro. This is probably the worst that I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, give me a second. All right, let's go to the lineup. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. All right, let's go to the lineup, okay? So here's the lineup for Real Madrid. Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 2, And if you go to the lineup and you see this formation, look at Barcelona. They had 4-2-3-1. And if I have to be honest, Balde and Kubarsi was absolutely horrible today. I mean, let's be honest, like they both were absolutely horrible. But Eric Garcia, he played well. I've seen him. He played well. And Garcia, of course, he's a very good keeper. They got themselves a great keeper. Kunde was okay-ish. De Jong was like, that tackle on Mbappe was horrendous, man. I have to be honest. I don't know why he was overreacting when he got a red card, but I think at first I also thought like, whoa, like, why a red card? But then I saw a replay of how he hit Mbappe's ankle, and yeah, technically that should be a red card. So Pedri played really well. Rafinha was god tier, bro. I'm not gonna lie, even as a Real Madrid fan, I do have to say that Rafinha was absolutely so good. His shooting power. Real Madrid players should learn how to shoot from this guy. And I'm not even kidding, because these players, even though you can see a lot of top player names like Bellingham, Camavinga, I'm not going to say anything about Vinicius Jr. because he was absolutely great last night. Rodrigo should start learning how to shoot from Rafinha. Both are number 11. And this guy shoots like he's a center back. And this guy shoots like he's a striker. And Rodrigo shoots like he's a fucking center back. I was so disappointed. Like, my disappointment is out of my bounds. And you have this formation of 4-4-2. Okay, let me say about this. Most people are saying that this formation is like bad and all that stuff. But hey, it was good. It's a good formation if you use it in the right way, okay? Look at the defense line we have. Asensio, Chouameni, Hyson, and Carreras. Look, Carreras on his position was amazing. He had controlled Lamine Yamal the entire game. He made sure he played like a true Madrista. He played like a true Madrista until the last moment. But if you take out the last part, he has done a great job today at defending. He's probably the only person on our defense who was actually defending, to be honest. Hyson was horrible. No words. Hyson was absolutely horrible. He don't know where to go. He didn't know he was doing. It was like this is the first day of him playing as a center back in Real Madrid or any other team. This is like this first day playing as a center back, so he just doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know when to go, and he doesn't know when to tackle. I would say, let me rate this. Carreras, if you take out the last shot that he missed, I would give him 6 to 7 out of 10. Hyson, I would give him like 2 out of 10. I mean, even I have to think about giving a 2 for him because this guy, I know he's only like 20 years old, so he needs time to grow as a center back and all, but still, for the love of God, what was that performance, man? You played in Premier League before, and this is La Liga. No words. Chouameni, this guy, he plays like he's being forced to play for Real Madrid. I said it. This guy, the entire match that I see this guy, he's just like, oh, should I play now? Or should I pass now? Or should I just toss the ball now? Or what should I do? Or should I really have to do it? I wish I can just go home and sleep. That's how he must be thinking the entire game, because that's how he fucking played. What kind of performance is that? I've never seen a center back or a center midfielder perform this horrible as a Real Madrid player. There's no person in Real Madrid history who was absolutely worse than this bums. Chouameni at center back. What was Xabi Alonso thinking? Like, oh my goodness, if you didn't want Chouameni on the midfield, you could just put him on the fucking bench. Carreras. Hyson, since Rudiger is not available, so we should technically keep Hyson since he's a center back. You could have fucking used David Alaba instead, but obviously that would have been not helpful either. But hey, how about using Asensio on the center back and Hyson Asensio on the center back and using Valverde on the right back like you did? Valverde on right back is absolutely really good. And you saw that against Atletico Madrid. He defended really well. He took the chances as an attacking wing back, and he did absolutely well. So why in the world you would think like, oh, you know what? Valverde has been performing really well. So let me fucking put him on the right mid position. That was so ass. Asensio at right back, I have no words. that guy should never play right back in his entire life because he's so he's just so ascetic, bro. This guy is not built for right back, and he will never be built for right back, no matter how much he trains on that. Asensio centre back, Heisen centre back, and Valverde right back should have been the defense for Real Madrid. But hey, I don't know what Xabi Alonso was thinking, but that was absolutely bad decision. Especially on a big game in the final of SUPERCOPA, where you face your rival Barcelona, you need to think clearly. And I thought they would be prepared. And I thought that they would actually take the time and then think about what kind of positions and what do we need to do to defeat Barcelona. And then you come up with a backline like this with Tchouaméni on the centre back and Asensio on the right back. I knew we were cooked. Like, just put Valverde on the right back, Heisen and Asensio on the centre back, Alvaro Carreras, and we would have had at least a decent defense. Decent. Not good, not sure if that will make us win, but at least we would be having a decent defense. And then let's talk about the mid lane. The mid lane was like nowhere to be seen in the entire game, bro. Nowhere. Bellingham, I could not even see this man the entire game. I love Bellingham, and I absolutely want him to be at his best at Real Madrid, but last night, I was really disappointed in him, man. This guy was nowhere to be seen in the entire game. And that kind of feels bad for me because I really like Bellingham and I really want him to shine, but he couldn't shine last night. Camavinga, he was average. He was very, very average, man. He was very average as well. Bellingham, Camavinga, they both gave very average performance yesterday, and it was not even close. It's more like they both were fighting for who will be the most average player last night. Very disappointed in Bellingham, very disappointed in Camavinga. They could have done way better, if I have to be honest, but they did not. They had zero passion either. Bellingham usually has more passion when he plays for Real Madrid. Like, every single match he plays through, he gives 100%. But yesterday, I feel like he was not so fit and ready. It's like I didn't see the same kind of passion he had against Barcelona. And Camavinga, I don't know what to say about this dude, bro. I mean, he was okay. He was okay, but let's be real. He was not good enough for that defense. This was not good. They both really played bad at their positions yesterday. Valverde or right mid, that was probably the horrendous decision. Like, why do you keep this man on the right mid when he plays so good at right back? If you really wanted to play on this defensive midfielder, keep him on the Camavinga list and keep Camavinga on the right midfielder. We already made Camavinga play right midfielder, so he can adjust to it. And Valverde, he might play good as a center midfielder. He was great at right back. He might play well the center midfielder. And Camavinga, the last time he played right midfielder, he actually played well. So why not? If you were actually trying things, why not put Camavinga on the right midfielder and put Valverde here? Would have made much more sense if I have to be honest. And Rodrigo, this man cannot play left midfielder, bro. I'm saying it. I don't know if this is like a favorite position or whatsoever, but this guy only plays well on the right winger position. And other than the right winger position of playing as an inside forward, this guy could not play left mid. This guy cannot play left mid, bro. He don't know. He gets scared. He don't know. His position gets like weird. He don't know where to go. He gets stuck as playing as a left midfielder. This was not the Rodrigo that I've been seeing last 2 to 3 matches. He cannot play as a left midfielder. When Rodrigo is playing right winger so good, why in the world do you even think that let's keep this man at left midfielder? And when Valverde is playing so good, well, let's keep this man in the right midfielder. This was absolutely horrible decisions from Xabi Alonso. Absolutely horrible decision. Like, the whole defensive line in the midfield line were absolutely nothing but horrible decisions. My goodness. And Vinicius, he was so good. I have no words for how good this man is now. Like, I know for a fact that I was very disappointed that he was not even scoring since like so long, and then he was just like losing all those first touches and everything else in different matches, and I was actually getting mad at him. Like, come on, like, this man, he was good. He was a Ballon d'Or winner. Technically, he didn't win, but let's be real. Rodri didn't deserve to win that. Vinicius did deserve to win that shit. And I'm saying, this man dropped his 2024 performance tonight. The way he was playing, the way he was focused, he played like a true Madrista after so long, and I love to see it. Because this man was not playing like a Madrista before. I don't know if it's the Ballon d'Or, like, affected him or whatsoever, but he was not Vinicius Jr. But tonight, he decided to be Vinicius Jr. again, and he showcased it. His dribbling was absolutely soothing to watch, and his shooting was absolutely good. Before all this time, Vinicius' shooting was like soft again, but today he actually put some power into it. And I feel like if Vinicius Jr. keep performing like this in the upcoming matches, I swear to God, we will be having Vinicius Jr. 2.0 performance again. And I would love to see it. Gonzalo Garcia. This man, I have to remind you, this guy came from an academy player, and he's playing against a big team like Barcelona in our, final. And he played well than all these experienced players like Bellingham, Valverde, Rodrigo. And he played well than them. This actually tells you what the problem is. First of all, on their behalf, they were put in their positions that they were not comfortable in. Valverde on the right mid, that was a horrible decision. Asensio on the right back, horrible. Bellingham and Camavinga, they both are on the center midfielders. That's where they play. And they both did not go for it. That was bad. They both playing on the center mid positions. Their positions didn't change, and yet they both played absolutely horrible. Rodrigo, he was put on the left midfielder, but he says that it's his favorite position, and then he played like ass, bro. Gonzalo Garcia, very good performance. His first touches were like being a little bit off and all that, but overall, he definitely played better than this backline today, bro. Courtois, this man alone saves Real Madrid. But last night, I think he also lost the hope seeing how the team played, because he was like, oh my God, what is my team doing? Like, why can't this guy defend? Why can't this guy just go and score? Like, it was horrible. And then the substitutions, okay? And then Vinicius Jr. were dropping a mind-blowing performance, and somehow Xabi Alonso subbed him off to bring Franco Mastan to annoy him. I was fuming because I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Alonso? Because why would you take off Vinicius Jr. when he's playing like his prime? And then everybody has a right to be mad at that. But then I saw on X some posts whatsoever, like saying that Xabi Alonso said in the post press conference that Vinicius Jr. told Xabi to sub him off because he was having cramps. Well, I don't know how much of it's true, because the way Vinicius reacted seemed a little bit suspicious to me, but I don't have particularly anything to say about that, because obviously, like, whether it's a lie or a true, it kind of depends. We never know. But nevertheless, I think that was a bad decision, because think about it. If it was Ronaldo or Benzema or anybody else, do you think they would want to come off? Especially in a final against Barcelona, when you're like being so close. No, I think they will play. I think they will keep playing. They'll keep playing. And I think Vinicius Jr. wanted to keep playing, even though he was having cramps and it was like hurting him. But then Xabi Alonso thought, hey, no, like, we need to keep Vinicius Jr. for the upcoming matches too. So we cannot risk that. And then he subbed Vinicius Jr. off, and that's why he was upset, because Vinicius Jr. might wanted to play the entire 90 minutes, even though he was like having cramps. And then Xabi Alonso thought, no, like, this is not that of an important cup, like he said on the press conference. And that's why he thought, like, okay, we need Vinicius Jr. to be on the other matches as well, so we cannot risk him getting a complete injury. So he technically subbed him off, but Vinicius Jr. did not want that, and that's why he's mad. I think that's the only logical explanation that I got for that reason. And then Kylian Mbappe, he came out in 76 minute. This man created chances. Arda Güler created chances. I know Arda Güler, lost the ball a little bit and all that stuff, but I have to be honest. I think he played definitely better than Camavinga and Bellingham today. I've seen people throw tantrum against Arda Güler, but let's be honest. He is not physically strong. We all know that. But hey, he's creating chances. He is creating chances that Bellingham and Camavinga couldn't even do in the entire 80 minutes. But Arda Güler did. So, come on. Don't blame this guy too much. He did what he could in the time that he got. But although I think he could do better, but still, he was way better than Bellingham and Camavinga today. And I am 100% there should be no argument about it. Camavinga and Bellingham, Arda Güler played better than both of them in the last minute that he came up. David Alaba as a 76-minute substitution against Huijsen. Just let this guy go, man. This guy either plays like shit or has injury and then gets paid like 500K. At this point, just send him to another club. We can buy a good center back. We definitely need a good center back. Ceballos, bro, I don't even know why they keep Ceballos, man. His first touches is horrible. He's so scared to play, especially on a big matches against last night. Dani Ceballos was actually scared to play. When he gets the ball, he kind of shivers and oh my God, what should I do? I was losing my shit. Why the fuck do you even bring this motherfucker in, man? I swear to God. You could have just bought Thiago Pitas because at least the youngsters would have more passion to play for Real Madrid, that they would have not been scared and they would have given all to make sure they win. But now let's bring Dani Ceballos instead, who don't even know how to play football. Mastantuono, people are throwing a tantrum at him. Okay, I already talked about the substitution, but let's talk about Mastantuono there. He did try to dribble his way out and create chances, and some of them didn't work out, some of them did, but he didn't have that much time. He only had 10 minutes, so I'm not going to say anything bad about him either. And let's talk about the last minute 2 chances created, bro. Oh my goodness. Let me pull that clip real quick. Hold up. I thought I sent it to myself. Oh. There you go. Let's talk about this clip, shall we? I don't know if I'm going to get copyrighted or whatsoever, but come on, let's do it. So you have Arda Güler. This is probably the last minute that they have the chance. This is the first chance they created before that header one, which they kind of give it to the keeper. But let's talk about this, okay? Look at this. You have Arda Güler. Okay, let me remove this on. Arda Güler passing it. That was a good pass. I have to be honest. That was a good pass. Went off. And look, Dani Ceballos. If Perez doesn't want to sell this motherfucker, bro, they're stupid. Bro, look at this guy. Look. He's stumbling. When he got the ball, he could have at least shot it. If Valverde was there, he would have sent it like a rocket. Look at this guy. Oh my word. Look, the first touch was horrible. Why did he even touch that? If you cannot keep the ball at your fucking feet, at least fucking shoot it. Or just leave it be because you have other players around. And then he just stumbled and then kept the ball, and the defender was horrible. That's why the ball was still on Real Madrid. And somehow it was the defender who gave the ball away, not Ceballos. And then Rodrigo. This was the best opportunity that you have to create a finest shot to the top right of the corner or the top left of the corner, because you have 2 of these people right here carefully looking for the middle shots. And Rodrigo just doesn't go, man. He doesn't go, he watches, and then Tchouaméni gets the ball, and instead of shooting, he rethinks about his life. Okay, should I shoot or not? Should I shoot? Not. Should I pass? Should I keep this ball? That's what I was talking about. Look, then he left it. Fine, might be a deflection of a great player whatsoever, but then you have this guy. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, man. I cannot see clearly, but hey, you had chances. And Carreras, bro. This was a moment when you could have showed us what you did against Valencia, right? That shooting, that ball swinging around to the goal. This was your chance. This was your chance to make Real Madrid equalize and go to the penalties and hopefully win the Supercopa Cup for Real Madrid and a first cup for Xabi Alonso. But look at that. It's like a straight pass. It's like a straight fucking pass. I don't know what he was thinking. That was not even a shot. That was just a pass. That was just a pass. That was not even a low-driven shot, man. There was no power, no passion whatsoever. That was just a single pass to the goalkeeper, straight down. And I was fuming, bro. This made me so mad because he was playing so good the last night. And look at how the team played, man. Arda Güler gets the ball. Arda Güler sends a beautiful pass. Good one. Ceballos, you are fucking ass, bro. There's no denying you are just ass and you are not in the level to play for Real Madrid. And then stumbles. And then somehow the defender gets his feet touched and the ball goes away. Rodrigo thinks about it. He's just like, oh, I'll just watch it. Rodrigo thinks about it. He was like, nah. Tchouaméni says like, oh no, let me just fake it. And then Correa, oh, let me just pass it to the keeper. The more times I watch this, the more times I want to crash out. Because this was horrible. And the reactions was justified, bro. Because why are you keeping your... like this, bro? You were the most asses one for doing that shit. And I can see why Arda Güler is frustrated because he created a chance and somehow this three, bro. This three. Carreras, Rodrigo, and Tchouaméni. Completely ass. In that last minute, the three were absolutely ass. And then this header. Let's talk about this header. Güler gives a great cross and then it hits the Barcelona defenders. And then, there we go. Mbappe got the ball. And hey, if I have to be honest, Mbappe should have tried to score, man. Mbappe could have just, been selfish and tried to score. And I don't care if he missed. The problem is, if Mbappe tries to score here and he misses, people will blame Mbappe, saying that he's being selfish. And if Mbappe crosses and the team loses, it's still Mbappe's problem because he was not in a position. I cannot see the forced hate, man. I think that guy is doing whatever he can. Come on, think about it. And then Mbappe got it. He gave a beautiful cross. Perfect position. You see, Garcia was on the completely left side and you have all this space on the left side of Garcia, now right side of our players. And then boom. And then somehow, for God's sake, you could have shot through here, but you just sent the ball straight to the keeper. He did not even move an inch. Look at him. He was just in the middle. He was right here. He just moved 2 steps to the left. That's it. He couldn't even dive. He didn't have the ball had no passion whatsoever. And straight to the keeper. This too really fumed me because I swear to God, bro, what kind of ass performance is that? This is genuinely the worst match that I saw this team play. And I have to be honest, they need to buy a centre back. They need to buy a centre back and they need to buy a centre midfielder. And if they cannot do that, please forget about any fucking trophies, bro. We are not winning any. We are not winning any fucking thing. We are not winning La Liga. We are not winning UEFA Champions League. We are not winning anything, not even Copa del Rey. We're not going to do that. We're not going to win that. Why? When you have a team like this who plays absolutely bad, we cannot win. We need a centre back. We need Nico Slaughterbeck. There's multiple rumors that Real Madrid are preparing bid for Nico Slaughterbeck. He's amazing. He's a he's a left-footed centre back. Absolutely what we need in our team. Hysén can just stay as a super sub or just on the matches so that he can adjust and improve. I still believe they don't need to sell Hysén. They need to give him time. But even though he plays like shit, he still needs to be given time. Come on, let's be real about it. That kid has potential. He has potential to grow. We need an experienced one like Nico Slaughterbeck, who's strong, who's a left-footed, and who can play as a ball-playing defender. When you have Militao, I really miss Militao, man. If Militao was here today, things would have been different. But Militao, he has a lot of injuries, and it's kind of really sad to see that he has injuries. And then, like, imagine Rudiger. For now, we have to rely on Rudiger. I know he's also like on the injury prone. We are desperately need a center back. We are in the transfer live, right? Like, come on, we have like still what, 18 days or something left. Come on, 18 days to sign Nico Slaughterbeck. I don't think it's a big problem for you, Perez. I agree to the fact that we have a good team, but most of them are just injury prone. Like, most of them all just like get injured or whatsoever, and it's pointless. Buy a center back. We need a center back. We need Nico Slaughterbeck. I don't care how much money it takes. Borussia Dortmund are only asking for like 50 mil. 50 mil for the complete gem like that. Take it. Take it. Buy him. Bring him. We desperately need him. And then on the center midfielder, you can buy Keith Smith, because Nico Paz is already coming, but he's coming from like 2026, start of a new season. I think he's going to come on the 2027 January or something, because I don't know. I think he's going to come on 2026 June or July, because that's where they kind of discussed, and that's when Nico Paz is coming in. And then, yeah, we have Nico Paz, who will be coming next season. And then you need to buy Keith Smith, bro. That Keith Smith guy, he's just only like 19 years old whatsoever, but that man is amazing. He can create chances. And when Bellingham and Camavinga plays like shit, sub him off, bring Keith Smith in, and watch him create chances and watch him score. It's amazing, bro. You gotta put Arda Güler at the right midfielder at least. Arda Güler can play that position. I still believe Arda Güler has a lot of potential. We really need to trust him. We really need to put him in a position where he's very good at playing. But I feel like Xabi Alonso has been more focusing on the big players like Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo. But come on, you really need to think about this, Jim. Arda Güler is amazing. He has a great potential. I know he's been off, but still he has potential. Let's not deny the fact that he got such a great potential. And we do not need to lose such a good potential like him. So I don't know what else to say for this rant. Like, it was a absolutely horrible performance. We need a center midfielder. We need a center back. And if Perez cannot do that shit, forget about trophies. And I don't think I'm going to watch any Real Madrid match until and unless it's an important match or whatsoever. But the next match of the Copa del Rey, I don't think I'm going to watch it, bro. But hey, if you like my rant, please subscribe, and know that if you want me to make more videos to talk about this, please let me know in the comment section below. And then if you will be down for the live watch, then surely tell me about it and we can fucking do it. No problem. I mean, I would love to do that. But yeah, hopefully they sign a center back and a center midfielder, or else I'm going to have to keep crashing out until next season. And Xabi Alonso, you need to do better, man. Change your formations, please. Don't do any ridiculous stuff like this, bro. See y'all in the next video.